All right, I'm a couple miles out after having left Shasta. I'm not too sure what's on the cards for this section. I haven't done any research, but I know that I've got a 4,000 foot climb right now. I'm gonna go from 2,000 feet to 6,000 feet, and then sometime even later today, I have to push up to 7K. So I think I'll be doing at least a minimum of 5,000 feet of climbing today. Probably more, but we'll see. But I know that means later I gotta go down, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna get to it. Alrighty, made it to, not the top, but pretty much the top. It's like, I did 4,000 feet of climbing already, and technically I have about like 1,500 more, but the remaining 1,500 is stretched over like 16 miles, if not more. So it's gonna flatten out for the most part and just be a real gradual climb. I'll be doing like 100 feet or 200 feet of climbing each mile instead of 600 to 700 feet of climbing each mile, which is what I just got done doing, which was honestly really exhausting because I had the sun just beaming on me the whole time. But I'd like to go at least like 16 more miles today, which is a steep ask considering it's 3 o'clock, but I'm gonna shoot for it anyways. Worst thing that happens is I don't make it and I just set up camp. So we'll see, but I really need that mileage. Came from way down there. Still got more to climb. I am starting to catch a bubble of people again. I passed 25 people today already, and I still have like 6 more miles to hike. And that's probably the most people I've seen in a day since like the middle of the desert. So looks like I'm finding out where all the people are again. So it might be a rough couple of nights trying to find campsites if it's really densely packed, but we'll see. Usually I stick to like some smaller campsites that are lesser known, but still have to be a bit more smart. But when I arrive at camp, I don't want to get there and there'll be no more campsites if there's gonna be a lot of people on trail. But you can always walk more. Beautiful night. Well, afternoon, not quite night yet, but we're getting there. Alrighty, good morning. I just had that absolutely beautiful view of Shasta with the sunrise popping up over it. But now I left camp and the plan for the day is to do a steep goal of 40 miles. Now, it'll be exactly 40 miles, but I'd like it to be within like a mile or two. So like 38 would be acceptable if there's a great campsite. Because I need to do like 35 and a half or 36 today, and then 36 again tomorrow if I want to get into Etna tomorrow night. And I do want to get into Etna tomorrow night. So if I do a bigger day today, that means a smaller day tomorrow, so then I can get into Etna early enough to resupply and charge same day, then leave super early the next morning. Logistically, that works out better. So goal is to just hammer some big miles today. But there are some lakes, I've heard, and so if a lake looks pretty enough, I may just dip in for like 5 minutes and just like cannonball in and then peace out. But we'll see. Depends on how I feel today and what the weather's like. Oops. So let me put this up before I trip and fall off this mountain. Not going that way. Alrighty. It is the next morning at like 5 a.m. I plan to wake up early today anyways because I wanted to do the 30 miles and be done by like 3 o'clock. That way it's easier to get a hitch and I have time in town to buy stuff and resupply. But I didn't really have to try to wake up early because I got absolutely no sleep. I camped last night. There wasn't any campsites. I just kind of threw my like tarp down just because it started to be a lot of snow, and after 42 miles and the sun was setting, like, you know, super exhausted, and I couldn't see where the terrain was anymore, and I was like, okay, this isn't really safe. So I just threw up my tarp on like some grass. It was dry. I was very uncomfortable, and the worst part of all of it was like infinite mosquitoes over there. I couldn't really hide from them. So I got like maybe 4 hours of sleep, if that. But I feel pretty good, but we'll see how I am later today. But I guess the pro with that is I'm up early, getting mileage done. Hopefully I'm at 30 miles by 3 o'clock or sooner. is pretty neato. Earlier this morning, I came from that little thing there, went along the ridge there, ridge over here, went into this valley here, came up through here, through there, over there, and here. Word. It's pretty cool. Mrs. Bambi.
Kevin. Oh my god.
Do a flip.
Oh god. Could have been better, Kevin. Go on.
No, it scares me. You're scaring me.
I like on camera.
This is how you go.
Do it!
I was wondering when you were gonna roll up. It's been too long.
Nicely done.
Nah, they weren't that good.
I thought it was impressive.
Hell yeah.